At the end of a lesson on line graphs, James Evelyn demonstrates an effective way of checking for understanding by asking his Year 4 pupils to turn a graph into a story. Afterwards, AST Fran Welsh provides commentary and analysis.
Just to finish off, I want to incorporate some literacy into our numeracy. Who could tell me, using the data here, about the lorry driver's journey? Who wants to have a go? Crystal, can you have a go?
At home, I get into the lorry, drive for 1 hour and run out of gas. Drive for another hour and reach your gas station, top up.
So you stop and top up, so we're going no further from home now. Good.
Top up. And get in, drive for another hour until I reach to...
Where are you going in your lorry?
Reach to the factory.
Get to the factory, lovely.
Load up on all the bananas.
Great.
Took an hour drive to reach Tesco's, dropped off the bananas, and a 2-hour drive back home.
Okay, so it's probably a little bit longer than that, 3-hour drive home, but I like the way you did that.
James uses the interactive whiteboard really well to show the visual representation of the line graph behind him.
Who wants to have a go? Crystal, can you have a go?
At home, I get into the lorry.
From an assessment point of view, he chooses Crystal to explain to the rest of the class her interpretation in a narrative form. He's chosen to use her on her own, and I think that he's chosen to do that as it highlights perhaps what a particular group has been doing, that she's been working with.
Drive for 1 hour and run out of gas. Top up.
So you stop and top up, so we're going no further from home now. Good.
In bringing in the real-life aspect to this and creating a narrative story out of it, James is really drawing from Crystal her exact understanding. Instead of asking individual questions, he's asking her for her deeper understanding.
Drive for another hour until I reach to...
Where are you going in your lorry?
Reach to the factory.
Get to the factory, lovely.
Load up on all the bananas.
When Crystal starts to tell the story, the way that James is here is really helpful. He doesn't overpower her and prompt her too much, but he does extend and clarify certain points so that the other children there do really understand what she is saying.
And a 2-hour drive back home.
Okay, so it's probably a little bit longer than that, 3-hour drive home, but I like the way you did that.
From an assessment point of view, now James has a really clear understanding of where she is in her mathematical development, and now James can use that to plan his next lessons.